Oh ya, ini lain. Oh iya. Sana difadhili. Ndio sio kwa mimi. Adabu sana, adabu. Kwa maana adabu hizo hapo.
Ama turimo msaba baje. Bataka final. Sana swali.
Be on standby. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are live here at Arakan Barracks, home of Green Buffaloes Volleyball Club. We'll be having the second game of the Sunday games that were aligned for the Zava League, which is being played here in Lusaka. So right now we have Green Buffaloes, the host, taking on high-flying Nkwazi of the Zambia Police. So service will be done by Panashe, jazz number 5 for Green Buffaloes. Starting with the lineup, Panashe is at position 1. We have the setter at position 8, on position 2, Myunda on position 3, and Zenta at position 4. Position 5, we have Apro, and our libero for Green Buffaloes is Simon. Going on the other side, we have Shockman taking position 4. We have Munene taking on position 1. Setter at position 2, and Jackie coming in as a libero. So Green Buffaloes have already made a point. It's now Green Buffaloes 1, Nkwazi 0. A good service, well received. Setter sets a middle ball, just missed, and they've given another point to Green Buffalo. So Buffaloes now lead 2-0. First set being played here in Arakan Barracks. So Panashe still serving for Green Buffaloes. Scores. So 3-0 are the scores. Now making it 3-0 Green Buffaloes. Panashe still serving. So I can be changing this one. So we still have Panashe on the service line. Scores are 3-0. League games being played here in Arakan Barracks, home of Green Buffaloes Volleyball Club. Good save. Poorly received by jazz number 10 for Nkwazi. So Panashe doing dividend at the service line, making 4 points in a row, giving Green Buffaloes a lead of 4-0 scores. So for those of you that are just joining us, we had a game being played between Green Eagles and Red Arrows, and the scoreline was 3-1, if I'm not mistaken. 3-0. Green Eagles 3, Red Arrows 0. So these are the two games that we'll be witnessing here in Arakan Barracks. So Panashe is still on the service line. Good save, well received. Setter sets at 4. Simple drive by Nchimunya. There's a net touch by Zenta, and she has given away points to Nkwazi. Nkwazi now trail 3 points down. Nkwazi 1, Green Buffaloes 4. So we have just number 3 serving for Nkwazi. We'll be confirming the names. I'm sure by the time we'll be going into the second set, we would have gotten all the names for the players that are on the court. Good pass from Simon. Setter sets a middle ball, but there's a touch there. Net touch, and the point has been given to Green Buffaloes, who are now lead 5-1. Green Buffaloes 5, Nkwazi 1. Jazz number 8 for Green Buffaloes serving. A float, but he has just saved in the net, adding a point for Nkwazi, who are now 2, Green Buffaloes 5. So we have Nchimunya Shokoto on the service line for Nkwazi, jazz number 2. A good float, well received by Panashe. Setter sets a middle ball, Myunda hits and makes an easy point for Green Buffaloes, who are now at 6, and Nkwazi trailing 4 points. They are at 2. So we have jazz number 13 for Green Buffaloes, Myunda serving. Remember, you're watching these games live on the TGL Sports channel, driven by Passion, YouTube and Facebook. So you can get our link and just get connected and be able to have a view and watch the games that are being played here in Lusaka at Arakan Barracks. So Nkwazi are now 3, Green Buffaloes 6. Saved in the net. Green Buffaloes are now at 7. Green Buffaloes 7, Nkwazi 3. 7-3. So we have jazz number 12, Wanji, serving for Green Buffaloes. A good save, well received. Setter sets at 4. A drive, still in play. Setter sets at 2. Munene drives, but the ball is still in possession. Simon sets at 4. A simple drive by Panache. Jackie gives a pass. A good toss, but blocked by Charles. And he has just added a point for Green Buffaloes, who are now 8, and Nkwazi 3. We still have Wanji Siame saving for Green Buffaloes, jazz number 12. So ladies and gentlemen, be rest assured you'll be able to follow our games on our YouTube page as well as our Facebook page. Get connected, be able to have a view and just feel it how it is. You might not be there physically, but you'll be able to follow the games here in Arakan Barracks. Another point has been added to Nkwazi. Wanji Siame just saved in the net. So Nkwazi 4, Green Buffaloes 8. So we have jazz number 12, Munene, for Nkwazi on the service line. So let's see how far Munene will go with the service. Good save, well received by Wanji. Setter set at 2. Brilliantly done by Apro, adding a point to Green Buffaloes, who are now 9, and Nkwazi 4. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, just to take you through the lineup and starting 6 for Nkwazi. So we have at 1 Shadrach, 2 Shokoto, 3 Kelvin, 10 Daniel, 12 Munene, and 15 Jack Kasoka. Then on the other side we have substitutes Muzumara, Wilbrod, and Clement. So that's the lineup for Nkwazi Volleyball Club. So they've added another point for Nkwazi, who are now at 5, and Green Buffaloes at 9. So we have jazz number 10, Daniel for Nkwazi on the service line. Good save, well received by Smart. Setter sets a long ball, brilliantly done by Panache. It was almost out, but Shokoto had a touch of it, adding another point for Green Buffaloes, who are now 10, and Nkwazi trailing 5 points, who are at 5. We have Charlie Akakandelwa for Green Buffaloes serving at position 1. So Charles is saving position, jazz number 1 for Green Buffaloes, well received by Jack. Shokoto just went out, and he has added another point to Green Buffaloes, who are now 11, and Nkwazi at 5. So Charlie Akakandelwa for Green Buffaloes, jazz number 1, still saving. Good save, well received by Jack. Setter control, sets at 4. A simple drive, and it's a point. Shokoto has made a point. 6-11. So Nkwazi trying to bridge the gap between the scoreline. They are now down 5 points. So let's see how far Nkwazi will push themselves in the first set. 11-6. Good save, well received by Panache on the middle, and well done Panache, adding another point to Green Buffaloes, who are now at 12, and Nkwazi at 6. A timeout has been called by Nkwazi technical team. So we now have Nkwazi trailing 6 points on the other side. Green Buffaloes have a comfortable lead of 6 points in the first set. So ladies and gentlemen, wherever you're watching us from, be rest assured that you'll be able to watch these games live on YouTube, as well as our TGL Sports channel and Facebook page. So those are the 2 channels where you'll be able to have a clear view of the games that are being played here in Arakan Barracks. Remember, we had the first game being played, Red Arrows playing against Green Eagles, which ended 3-0 in favor of Green Eagles. So we still have Panache on the service line. Green Buffaloes leading 12-6 in the first set. So Panache on the service line. Good save. It's an out ball, and another point added. It's now 7-12. 7-12. So we have Kelvin serving for Green Buffaloes. Good pass from Simon. Set at 4. Wanji Siame. Another point added. 13-7. 13-7. Fans are not really convinced with this point, and we can hear them shouting from the terraces. So it's now 7-13. Good save. Well received by Jack. Setter sets at 4. A good hit from Munene. Brilliantly done and beating the block. Adding another point for high-flying Nkwazi. Running at 8 and Green Buffaloes still at 13. So they are trailing 5 points in this game. They are trying to show a comeback. Let's see if they'll be able to drive all the way into an equalizer in the first set. So we have Shokoto Nchimunya saving for Nkwazi, jersey number 2. Good save. Well received by Banashe. Good hit but blocked in the process. Adding another point to Nkwazi, who are now 9 and Green Buffaloes at 13. So 4 points differentiating the two teams. Still have Shokoto on the service line, jersey number 2. Let's see how far Shokoto goes with the service. Good save. Well received by Panache. Setter saves a straight ball, but just went out. He's adding another point, and it's now 10-13. That was a good hit, but it just went out. And he has added another point to Green Buffalo's score. Nkwazi's scoreline, now 10-13. Shokoto saves, well received by Wanji. Setter sets a middle ball. Good toss by Muyunda. And there is a net touch there. There is a net touch. It's now 14 Green Buffaloes and 10 Nkwazi. So we have jersey number 13, Muyunda saving for Green Buffaloes. 14-10 are the scores here at Green Buffaloes' home ground. Good save. Just saved in the net. Added another point. It's now 11-14. So 3 points again separating the two teams. Slowly, Nkwazi are trying to gain momentum in this game. Let's see how far Shadrack goes. So it's another point added to Nkwazi. It's now 14-12. 14-12. Nkwazi recovering slow but sure on the scoreline. Good save from Shadrack, but has just saved out. He's added another point to Green Buffaloes, who are now 15 and Nkwazi 12. So we have Wanji Siame saving for Green Buffaloes. It's another loss of service by Wanji, adding another point for Green Buffaloes. Nkwazi, who are now only down by 2 points, 15-13. And we have Munene, jersey number 12 for Nkwazi saving. Munene saving for Nkwazi. Good save. Well received by Apro. Simon sets at 4. Blocked by Nkwazi. Panasha, it's now 14-15. Just 1 point. Just 1 point separating the two teams. So let's see how far Munene can go. Maybe he might just bring it to a 15-15 with his service. So Munene saves. A good pass from Wanji. Setter sets a middle ball. A good hit by Charlie. Adding another point for Green Buffaloes, which is now 16-14. Nkwazi trail by 2 points. It's a comeback from Nkwazi. Down 6 points. Bridging the gap now to 2 points. 16-14. So Apro on the service line. Good save. Well received by Shockman. The toss, the ball still in play. A free ball given. Just number 11 receives. Setter sets it. Nicely done, but there's a proper block coming from just number 8. Setter for Green Buffaloes. It's now 17-14. Green Buffaloes have a lead of 3 points. So we've seen Mazumbo standing up. We find that things are not really okay because he's been sitting from the time the game started, but finally he's up on his toes. Good save from Apro. Makes a point for Green Buffaloes, now 18-14. So the coach has finally found his way on the touchline. A sign that the comeback from Nkwazi somehow has brought in a lot of worries for the coach for Green Buffaloes. So Apro still serving. Good save, but he has just saved in the net, giving away a point to Nkwazi now, who trail only 3 points away from Green Buffaloes, 18-15. And we have Daniel for Nkwazi on the service line, 18-15. Good save. Well received by Smart. Set an out ball. The ball is still in play. Munen Jack brings it in. And it's a giveaway point. Again, they've lost it. It's now 19-15. 4 points bridging the two teams, bridging the gap between the two teams. 19-15. And it's Charles Akakandelo serving for Green Buffaloes. Jazz number 1. Good save. Well received by Chimunya. Seta sets a good one at 2. A good toss. Good recovery from Wanji. Seta sets at an outer. Brilliantly done, and it's a point. Green Buffaloes are now at 20. Nkwazi at 15, trailing by 5 points. Good initiative done by the setter for Green Buffaloes. When they thought he was setting within the zone, he just gave an outer, which was confusing actually for the blockers. 20-15. Charlie has just saved inside the net, adding a point to Nkwazi, who are now at 12, and Green Buffaloes at 20. (2016). A good hit from Panache. 21-16. 21-16. That was a brilliant hit done by Panache. Panache can save, can receive, can also hit. So he's an all-round player for Green Buffalo. So we have Panache saving for Green Buffaloes. Good save, well received by Shockman. Setter sets at 4. Still in play. Setter sets, Ribero sets at 4. Just a drive from Wanji. Setter sets at 2. Brilliantly done. There's a touch. There is a net touch there. So adding another point, it's 17-21. 17-21. 21-17. So still Nkwazi controlling the service with jazz number 13. Actually, jazz number 3, Kelvin. Good pass from Charlie, saves a nice one, but there's a recovery from Nkwazi. Set at 4. Brilliantly done by Chimunya, but the ball is still in play. A good pass from Jackie. Set at 2. Brilliantly done by Munene, but there's a block. It was a good hit, but he's been blocked. Adding a point to Green Buffaloes, who are now 22-17, ladies and gentlemen. An exciting game it is here in Arakan Barracks, home of Green Buffaloes Volleyball Club. Second game of the games that are being played here in Lusaka, Zambia Volleyball Association League. So we have a setter for Green Buffaloes saving. Good save. Well received by Jack. One hand set. The ball is still in control. Toss. Still in possession. A brilliant hit from Muyunda. Adding another point. It's now 23-17. 23-17. Green Buffaloes will only be looking for 2 points to the end of this quarter. Whilst Nkwazi are looking for 8 points to the end of this quarter. So we have just 8 for Green Buffalo saving. Good save. Well received by Jack, but they've just given away free ball. Look at that. A brilliant hit by Chimunya. A toss. Still in control. Munda sets a backline for Wanji. The ball is still blocked. Good control by Simon. Brilliant hit. There is a net touch. So now Green Buffaloes at 24 and Nkwazi running at 17. So if only Nkwazi can work hard, maybe they may just come back. But Green Buffaloes are just looking for a 1 point. Them, they are looking for 8 points. He just saved in the net, 18-24. So 6 points for the other team. Green Buffaloes only looking for 1 point. So a good receive, a good set, and a good hit will just end the first set in favor of Green Buffalo. So let's see how Shockman saves. He saves well received by Zenta. Sets on the middle. Brilliantly done. So it's a double touch. It's a double touch. But the captain is trying to get a clarity from the referee. So referee's decision is always final. It's 18-24. 18-24. So Green Buffaloes. So there's a reserve there. Reserve. So it's 24-17. So a good pass from Simon. Setter sets at 4. A brilliant set, but good pick from Jack. So the game has ended in favor of Green Buffaloes 16-25. 16-25. Or 18-25. 18-25. Green Buffaloes 25 and Nkwazi 18. So first set has been taken by Green Buffaloes. Home ground here in Lusaka, Arakan Barracks.
Also 17.
For 17? Yeah. Oh yeah, they gave a reserve. So first set has been taken by Green Buffaloes with a scoreline of 25-17 here in Arakan Barracks. Remember, we had 2 games played here. First game was Red Arrows Eagles, which went 3-0 in favor of Green Eagles. Right now we have the host Green Buffaloes taking on Nkwazi 1-0, scoreline 25-17. Keep watching, keep supporting volleyball. Let's grow the game of volleyball here in Zambia. We are in Lusaka, to be specific, home of Green Buffaloes.
Let me just. Right. Yeah.
So we are back with the second set, and Nkwazi are the ones that are taking the first serve in the second set. So we have jazz number 3, Kelvin, for Nkwazi, taking the service in the second quarter. Good save, well received by Simon. Setter sets a middle ball. It's an out ball, and a point added for Nkwazi Volleyball Club. Still have Kelvin on the service line. So ladies and gentlemen, the first set has been taken by Green Buffalo, scoreline of 25-17. We are into the second set now here in Arakan Barracks. 1-0 in favor of Nkwazi. A good save from Kelvin, but he just saved in the net, adding a point for Green Buffaloes. They're now running all at 1-1. 1-1. Good save. Just went out. Now 2 Nkwazi, Green Buffaloes 1. And we have just number 2, Chimunya from Nkwazi serving. Good save. Setter sets at 4. A good block by Wanji, adding another point for Green Buffaloes. Now 2-2. 2-2. Green Buffaloes, Muyunda, jersey number 13, taking the service for Green Buffaloes. Scores are 2-2. Set scores 1-0 in favor of Green Buffaloes. Good save. Well received by Daniel. Set at 2. Monene just hit the ball in the net, giving another point to Green Buffaloes, who are now 3-2. 3-2. So we still have Muyunda, the captain for Green Buffaloes, just number 13, on the service line. Good save. Well received by Chimunya. Middle set and nicely done by Kelvin there. Just number 3. Brilliant hit actually by Shadrach, just number 1 for Nkwazi. So they are now 3-3. Nkwazi 3, Green Buffaloes 3. Good save. All received by Wanji. So it's Green Buffaloes 4, Nkwazi 3. Second set underway here in Arakan Barracks. Good pass from Chimunya. Setter sets at 4. A good hit by Daniel, just number 10 for Nkwazi. 4-4 are the scores. Green Buffaloes 4, Nkwazi 4. We have just number 12 for Nkwazi, Monene, on the service line. Good save, well received. Setter sets. Nice ball coming from Panache. That's Panache. So brilliant ball coming from Panache. Good hit. 5-4. 5-4. 5-4. So Panache saving. Apro saving actually. It's now 6-5. 6-4. Good save from Apro. 6-4. So we still have Apro, just number 11 for Green Buffaloes saving. Good save. But the ball has just gone out, adding another point for Nkwazi, who are now 5, and Green Buffaloes are 6. First set here in Arakan Barracks. Second game of the game that are being played here in Arakan Barracks. So we have just number 10, Daniel from Nkwazi saving. Just saved in the net. Given away 7-5. 7-5. 7-5.
Make sure my agreement.
So we are seeing a substitute, just number 9, Clement, taking on Daniel. So Charles saving. Good save received by Munene. 8-5. 8-5. 8-5. Green Buffaloes 8. Nkwazi 5. So it's now 6-8. 6-8. 6-8. So we are seeing Muzumara and Wilbrod warming up for Nkwazi. So anytime from now, I'm sure Nkwazi may be making some changes with the team. A good save by Jones. Nine six. 9-6. 9-6. Green Buffaloes 9. Nkwazi 6. Panashe Jazz number 5. Saving for Green Buffaloes. Good save. It's an in ball. 10-6. 10-6. So another timeout has been called by Nkwazi, trying to be tactical and also prepare the team also mentally, because they've not received almost 3 good services, and it calls for a coach who is so fast and at points to read that the team is not really okay. So ladies and gentlemen, 10-6 are the scores set. 1-0 in favor of Green Buffaloes here in Arakan Barracks. (10-6) are the scores. We still have Panashe saving for Green Buffaloes. It's now 7-10. 7-10. 7-10. Good save, good reception. Roy is still in play. Good pass. Sets a middle ball. Adding another point for Green Buffaloes. 11-7. Nicely done by Wanji. 11-7. So we have just number 8 for Green Buffaloes saving. Twelve seven. 12-7. So Nkwazi will be making a sub. 8-12. 8-12. 8-12. We have Shockman saving for Nkwazi. 8-12. (13-8). 13-8. So 2 substitutes for Nkwazi. We are seeing Muzumara in and Shokoto out. We are seeing Wilbrod in and Kelvin out. So those are the 2 substitutes that have been made by Nkwazi, trying to bring a little bit of some change in the Nkwazi team and play. So we have Muyunda for Green Buffaloes, just number 13 saving. Good save. Good pass from Jack. Set at 2. Brilliantly done by Munene. 9-13. 9-13. 9-13. 9-13. Yeah. 9-13. 9-13. So Muzumara coming in for a good save, well received by Charlie. A good hit from Apro. Now 14-9. 14-9. 14-9. 49. Second set being played here in Musaka, Arakan Barracks. Good save from brilliantly done. 10-14. 10-14. Munene will be serving for Nkwazi, jersey number 12. They are down 4 points in this set. So Munene serving for Nkwazi. Good save, well received by Simon. Set at 4. A good hit, but blocked. It's now 15-10. Panache has had a good game today, from the service to attack. He's been brilliant. 15-10. Good pass from Jackie. Seta sets at 4. Nice set! That was a brilliant set. 16-10. 16-10. 16-10. 17-10. 17-10. 17-10. So Apro still serving for Green Buffaloes. 17-10. 11-17. Apro has just served in the net, adding a point for Nkwazi, who are now at 11-17, trailing 6 points. They're trailing 6 points. Eleven 17. It's now 18-11. 18-11. 18-11. Good save, good reception from Jack. Good set at 4. Brilliantly done. It was a very good set. Good set. 19-11. 19-11. 19-11. The Green Buffaloes have a comfortable lead of 19-11. Looking for just 6 points before the end of the set. So we have Charlie Akakandela serving. Good pass. Good set on the middle. Brilliantly done, but the game is still on. Let's see what Panache will do. Good drive, but Jack is on point. A toss. Jack still playing. The boy is still in play. Free ball. 12-19. 12-19. 12-19. Good play. Good recovery for both teams. 12-19. 12-19. Good save. Well received by Zenta. Seta sets at 4. A drive. Intelligence coming from Panache. It's now 20 Green Buffaloes and 12 Nkwazi. 8 points difference between the two teams. 20-12. 20-12. 2012. Good save. Setter sets an outer. Brilliantly done. Good pass from Jack. Another pass. Good set. Brilliant set and good hit coming from Muzumara. It's now 13-20. 13-20. Brilliantly done by Muzumara, and it was a good set coming from Wilbrod. Jersey number 8 for Nkwazi. 13-20. So we have Wilbrod on the service line, jersey number 8, and he's left-handed. Good power coming from Zenta, and it was a good block, but the ball just went out. It's now 21-13. 21-13. 21-13. 21-13. Good pass. 22-13. 22-13. Good pass from Jack. Muzumara just hit the ball outside. It's now 23-13. 23-18. 23-13. 23-13. So the second set is almost done, with Green Buffaloes leading comfortably 23-13, and it's so obvious that they will go with this set all the way to 25. The gap is just too much. 10 points between the two teams, and the other team is just looking for 2 points. So even the recovery process might not just be as effective as we might expect it to be. A good save, good pass. So it's 14-23. 14-23. So Muzumara serving for Nkwazi, jersey number 4. So good pass. Sets on the middle. Ball is still in play. 24-14. 24-14. 24-14. 24-14. Good pass from Jack. Set on the middle. Ow. They are making too many points for these guys and making it so easy for Green Buffaloes. 25-14. Second set has ended in favor of Green Buffaloes. We are expecting to see changes from the Green Buffaloes team after this lead. Hopefully Coach Mazumbo will think of using the other players on the bench, because the game is so easy, and at least at some point you always try out players that have not really had a feel of the game. So 2-0 in favor of Green Buffaloes. 25-14 second set, 25-17 the first set that was played. So we're into the third set, ladies and gentlemen. Service for Green Buffaloes, and Panache is on the service line. Remember, the set scores are 2-0. Green Buffaloes have taken the first 2 sets of this game. So Panache serving for Green Buffaloes. So 1-0. Green Buffaloes 0 and Nkwazi 1. Good save from Winford, well received. There's number. So 1-1. 1-1. So we have just number 8 for Green Buffaloes saving. Good save, but just saved in the net. Now 2-1. Nkwazi 2, Green Buffaloes 1. Good pass from Wanji. So it's now Green Buffaloes 4, Nkwazi 1. A good pass from Wanji. Good tip. 3. 5-1. Nkwazi 5. So Nkwazi 5 and Green Buffaloes 1. Sets at 4. Brilliantly done, but ball still in possession. Sets at 2. Brilliantly done by Munene. Adding another point to Nkwazi, who are now 6, and Green Buffaloes are 1. So Nkwazi, they've really showed some momentum in the third set, and it calls for any coach to call for a timeout. Remember, Green Buffaloes are leading 2-0 set scores, but right now, as it stands, third set, Nkwazi, they've taken it 2 personal. They are leading 6 against 1, Green Buffaloes. So tactically, that was a good timeout for the Green Buffaloes team. Let's see how they'll come in for a recovery after the timeout. So we have Green Buffaloes trailing 5 points, and Nkwazi with a comfortable lead of 6-1. So we have Bushokoto on the service line, just number 2 for Nkwazi. So tactical changes have been made for Green Buffaloes. We are seeing Joshua, just number 15, coming on just number 12, Wanji Siame. So first substitute for Green Buffaloes in this game. We are hopeful to see others also step on the court. So I'm seeing Richard Piri also warming up on the other side. A piston, and well done by the substitute. Came in as a substitute, and a good hit from Joshua Tembo. So tactical it is, and a point has been added for the young man. 2 Green Buffaloes and 6 Nkwazi. Good hit coming from the substitute Joshua Tembo. So we now have jersey number 13, Muyunda. Richard Piri also will be coming in a few minutes, I'm sure, because I've seen him warming up. Good save from Muyunda, good pass from Jackie. Setter sets at 1, good hit, good set, but there's a touch. Setter sets a middle ball. That is blocked and no recovery for Green Buffaloes. Now Nkwazi leads 7-2. 7-2, ladies and gentlemen. So Nkwazi, they've had it all the way from the time they started leading, at least with a comfortable lead of 5 points for the first time since the game started. So good pass from Panashe, good set at 4. Brilliantly done, the ball still in play. Good recovery from Nkwazi. Setter sets again at 4. A good hit coming from Apro, adding a point for Green Buffaloes, who are now 3, and Nkwazi 7. Nkwazi 7. So slowly we are seeing Green Buffaloes trying to just bridge the gap between the scoreline. 7-3, still trailing by 3 points, and we have Joshua Tembo, jersey number 15 for Green Buffaloes, saving. Good save, and it has just gone out, adding another point for Nkwazi, who've had a comfortable lead from the time the third set started with an 8-3 lead. Green Buffaloes trailing 5 points. So we have jersey number 12, Munene for Nkwazi, saving. A good pass, a good toss, but the ball is still in play. Setter sets at 4. Panashet drives, a good recovery. A mistake made by Nkwazi player, adding a point for Green Buffaloes, and we have Apro now on the service line for Green Buffaloes. So Apro, jersey 11 for Green Buffaloes, saving. Good save. Jackie cools it down. Ball still in play. A good one, but well blocked by Green Buffaloes. And they now add up to 5-8. So slowly they're recovering from the 4-point lead to just a 3-point lead. Good save from Apro. Well received by Jack. Simple drive. And it's a point. 6-8. So Green Buffaloes 6 and Nkwazi 8. So slowly Green Buffaloes are trying to recover from the gap of 4 points to just 2 points now, separating the two teams. So Nkwazi somehow lost concentration. The block has just become porous. Also the recovery on the court for Nkwazi has not really been well in the third quarter, despite them leading, but they've not really played as expected. When you lead, you maintain the lead somehow by just giving a good pass, blocking, and also giving in a good attack. So we have Green Buffaloes just looking for 2 points to the equalizer, and Nkwazi also trying by all means to maintain the lead at 8-6. So Green Buffaloes trail 2 points, Nkwazi lead by 2 points. So we still have Apro on the service line. Good save, but just went in the net, adding a point to Nkwazi, who've maintained the third quarter lead from the time we started up to now. 9-6, leading 3 points. So let's see if Nkwazi will hold on to the momentum in this set. 9-6. Good pass from Panashe. Set at 4. Brilliantly done. Brilliantly done. Panashe is doing dividend for Green Buffaloes, who are now 7-9. Just a 2-point lead, and Nkwazi are still maintaining the 2-point lead. So let's see if they'll keep the momentum going in the third set, because this is the first time that Nkwazi are leading in this game. Good save from Charlie. Good receive by Wow, Winfrod with his left hand has just made a point for Nkwazi Volleyball. So it's now 10-7. 10-7. So 10-7. 10-7. 10-7. So a pass from Joshua. A set. Panache in. He has just missed the ball. The ball has just gone out. It's now 11-7. So remember, Nkwazi have had a lead from the time the third quarter started. And slowly their momentum is just building up. We see Green Buffaloes fighting for the third set if they're not careful. Miscommunication between the setter and Muyunda. So let's see if Panache will be able to hit the ball. The ball has been blocked, but still possession is still for Green Buffaloes. A simple ball, well received by the setter from Nkwazi. The libero sets at 2. Simple drive and confusing. Apro was just standing, not even sure of what he was supposed to do. And they've already given away a point again to Nkwazi. So if you've seen what I was saying, if Green Buffaloes are not careful in this set, they might just be trailing all the way until they lose the set, because Nkwazi, they've reduced on their mistakes, trying as much as possible to just make sure that any ball that comes is a point for them. Green Buffaloes somehow reluctant because they already have a lead of 2 sets. So if they'll be careless, third set might not just go in their favor. So we have Green Buffaloes trailing 5 points and Nkwazi leading by 12-7. So second time out being called by Mazumbo. He called the first one when they were down 2 points. Again now he has called a second one when they are trailing 5 points. So if this continues, definitely they will have something to talk about, because Nkwazi might just gain in momentum and win this set. 12-7 are the scores. Nkwazi saves. Well received by Joshua Tembo. Set on the middle, but there's a miss. Winbrod almost recovering, but it was just too much for him, and they've given away points to Green Buffaloes, who are now trailing 4 points from Nkwazi, who've just been leading in the third set. So we have Panache with his floater. He floats, and the ball has just gone out. Remember what I said, 13-8. Still 5 points separating the two teams, and with Nkwazi having an upper hand in the third set. So recovery from Nkwazi, maintaining the lead by 6 points. It's something that Green Buffaloes will have to dance to in the third set. So Wilbrod serving, good reception from Simon. A toss up, but still the game is still in play. Good control. Let's see Shokoto driving. Yes, he drives. And good pass. Setter sets at 4 with Joshua Tembo. Good hit, but block out. And he has just added a point to Green Buffaloes, who are now 9, and Nkwazi maintaining the lead at 13. So good set, good hit, good block, but the block just went out, and giving a point to Green Buffaloes. Good save from the setter for Green Buffaloes. Setter sets at 4. Let's see what Munene will do. He was looking for a touch, but the ball has just gone out in favor of Green Buffaloes, adding a point again. 10-13. Slowly the recovery for Green Buffaloes has been seen, but still Nkwazi holding on to the top with a lead of 3 points. Good save, well received by Munene. Good set at 4. Drive. Munene just hitting out, trying to avoid the block. Eventually the ball has just gone out, and they are bringing back in Green Buffaloes to just bridging the gap between the two teams to 2 points. So let's see if Green Buffaloes might just want it more, lead and just take it all. Good save. He just saved in the net. Another point added to Nkwazi. 14-11. Remember I told you from the word go in the third set, Nkwazi have tried by all means to maintain the lead, which they have done. They still lead 11-14. 11-14. Good save. Well received by Panache. Setter set on the middle, a piston. It has just gone out, but there's a touch. And Nkwazi have given away another point to 12-14. So we are seeing tactical substitutes coming in for Green Buffaloes. So we are seeing Clement Chama coming in for jersey number 8, the setter, to see if there will be a little bit of some change in the Green Buffaloes team. But remember, Nkwazi maintaining the lead from the word go, leading 14-12. Buffaloes will have to fight for it if they need it more. A good save from Muyunda. Setter sets at 2. Munene is trying as much as possible to avoid the block, and eventually he's just hitting the ball outside. It's now a point difference between the two teams, 13-14. And Muyunda still on the service line, 14-13. Third set. Good serve. Muyunda has just missed it. 15-13, and I haven't seen much of Muyunda in today's game. I don't really understand what is happening, but it's a game. Today you have it, the other day you don't have it. 13-15, still Nkwazi maintaining a lead this time around with 2 points, and they are saving. Nkwazi saves. Good save. Well received by Joshua Tembo. A brilliant hit coming from Kakandelwa Charlie, adding the scores to 14-15. 1 point bridging the two teams, and slowly Green Buffaloes will be bouncing back. And once given a chance to just lead 1 or 2 times, then definitely Nkwazi will have to push much for them to get it back. But they've had a comfortable lead from the word ago in the third set. Good receive by Jackie. Setter sets at 4. Well received by Joshua. Still free ball. Let's see what Woodbroad will do. Another brilliant hit coming from Muzumara. They are really pushing this game as much as they would want it to be, and them maintaining the lead, I think, is just giving them some confidence, a build up to them, just making sure that maybe they might just take the third set going into the fourth set. So 16-14, and Nkwazi maintaining the lead. Good save. Well received by Simon. Setter sets at 4. Brilliantly done by Panashe, but the ball still in play. Setter sets at 2. Wilfred. Woodbroad has just hit in the net, giving another point to Nkwazi. I love the confidence, I love the momentum that the substitute setter for Nkwazi came in with. He's able to beat the block, and also at some point he's able to attack. So that's also one thing that has given Nkwazi some confidence and making points. Remember, Green Buffaloes will be making the third substitute, and it's a tactical one. Going in for Clement going in for Apro, and we are seeing Tyson going in for the setter, just number 8. That's a tactical substitute that has always worked for Green Buffalo. So at some point, definitely, we might see the two still bouncing back into the game. So we have 9 at 4, Tyson with Kakandelwa at 3, just number 1, and Panashe at 2. So a giveaway point by Chama. He just stepped on the court, and I'm sure he needs to also have a feel of the ball and just get the comfort that he needs to get. 17-15. Nkwazi still maintaining the lead. A good save. Well received by Simon. Setter set on the middle. And there's a good block there coming from Nkwazi. Remember, I told you they want it more than Green Buffaloes. They now have it at 18 and Green Buffaloes at 15. Still having comfort in them just leading. That's giving Nkwazi some courage. A good pass from Joshua. Set on the middle. Miscommunication, but still the game is still in play. Simple toss, still in play, received by Joshua, setting at position 4. Still blocked. Tyson has been blocked. Let's see the middle hit. It's a drive. Still in play. Setter, a libero, a giveaway ball. The ball is still in play. Set outer. Brilliantly done by Joshua Tembo, adding a point to Green Buffaloes, who are now at 16, and Nkwazi maintaining their lead at 18. So 18-16. Libero for Green Buffaloes has been called by the referee, trying to explain whatever he saw, but the referee's decision will always stand out, and it counts. The game will have to be played according to what the referee has seen and what he's able to officiate. So we have Kakandelwa Charles on the service line for Green Buffaloes, bridging the gap between the two teams at 2 points only. 18-16. We have 9, 13, and 5 in the Green Buffalo zone. One serves good reception by Jackie. Wow! A brilliant hit coming from Muzumara. 19-16. Remember, I did mention to say Nkwazi will want it more, and they will make sure they maintain the lead. And right now, 19-16, Green Buffaloes are just slowly losing it. The moment they reach 20, it will be something else because they would have built the momentum. A good pass from Simon. Setter sets at 2. Panashe, but the ball is still in play. Just lost it. Panashe has added a point to Green Buffaloes, who are now 17-19. Remember, bridging the gap between the two teams at 2 points. 19-17. And Nkwazi maintaining their lead all the way from the time the third set started. They have maintained it, and they will try by all means to make sure that they maintain. Remember, now they are receiving, so whatever happens, they'll be aiming at just making a simple point so that they maintain the lead. And remember, 19-17, not really a big gap for Green Buffaloes to recover, but also Nkwazi seemed to want it the most. Good save, well received. Let's see what the setter does. Yes, Nkwazi are at 20, and Green Buffaloes still trailing with 3 points, 17. The game is becoming exciting this time. This set, Nkwazi seem to really hit it the most. And Buffaloes who just got, they might just go for a set if they're careful. 20. Nkwazi wants more. Good pass from Simon. Setter set on the middle. To whip off. Still in play. A free ball given. A pass. Setter set at 4. Brilliantly done. A good block. 21-17. Ladies and gentlemen, it's slowly going to Nkwazi. If the Buffaloes will not recover the 4 points needed for them to be at 9, then definitely Nkwazi would have taken a third set. 21-17. They'll be working on the block. They'll be working on the recovery on the court as well. 21-17, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see the save from Ubrod. Well received by Simon. Setter sets at 4. A simple ball, but the ball has just gone out. Good power coming from Joshua Tembo, just adding another point to Green Buffaloes, who are still trailing by 3 points. 21-18. 21-18. Third set underway. Nkwazi wanting it the most. 21-18, leading from the word go in the third set. So 21-18, let's see if they receive well. They might just have a good attack. Setter! A missed ball. A missed ball. Miscommunication. And we are seeing the tactical substitute for Green Buffaloes. Again, the 2 are in. The other 2 that came in will be going out. So tactical sub for Green Buffaloes. We have the setter in, and we have Apro in. 21-19. Still Nkwazi maintaining the lead from the word go. So 21-19. We have just number 8 serving. Let's see if you add up on the scoreline for Green Buffaloes. 21-19. Good save. A good pass. Let's see. It's another point. 22-19. 4 points to go. Actually, 3 points to go from Nkwazi. Only 3 points. They would have taken this set. Remember, Green Buffaloes need 6 points to end this set. Nkwazi only need 3 points. 3 points. Can maturity work for Nkwazi? Good pass. Let's see, Apro. The ball is still in play. No, they have lost it. It's 20-22. 20-22. We are seeing Muyunda. 7. Pressure mounting on Mazumbo's bench. Talking to Muyunda, emphasizing on why they should really block on the net. A good save. Well received by Jackie. Let's see what Nkwazi does. And he just missed that one. Adding another point to Green Buffaloes. So, good call out. Timeout for Nkwazi, and it's a good timeout because somehow you need players to settle down, especially when the intensity is just too much. 22-21. 2-0 set scores in favor of Green Buffaloes. I love the momentum and the zeal that Nkwazi came in with in the third set, because from the word go they've been leading. They've maintained the lead until now that it's only a point difference between the two teams. Let's see if Buffaloes might just come and sweep away the third set, or maybe Nkwazi might just fight hard to have another 2 sets running in this game. So let's see. 22-21. Substitute caught by Nkwazi, just trying to ease the boys with much confidence. If there can be maturity added and just a bit of a block for Nkwazi, then definitely they would have gone with this set. 22-21. Muyunda on the service line. 22-21. Good save. Good pass. 23. So a bit of confusion between the two referees. A bit of some confusion from the two teams. So if the referee was to be fair, it would be better off for him to just go for a reserve so that no pressure will be mounted on both teams. So let's see if he goes for a reserve, the best for him. So it's 22-22. 22-22. 23-22. So 23-22. 23-22. So Green Buffaloes are leading for the first time in this set, 23-22. So Nkwazi should not really give up. They still have the game. It's now 24-22. So Nkwazi, just that 1 point somehow just brought the morale down for them, because they've had it all. From the time the game started, they had it all. They had it all. Mazumbo making a substitute at 24-22. I'm sure they're looking for a block. So that's a tactical sub, I should think so, because they've substituted Joshua and they brought in Wanji at 24-22. So let's see if Nkwazi will hit back. Good pass from Jack. Brilliantly done by Munene. So 23-23. It's a tricky game. A very tricky game this one is. 23-24. So Green Buffaloes, if they'll be able to give a proper pass and a good set and a good hit, would have called it a day here in Arakan Barracks. 23-24. So they'll be receiving. So a good pass, good set, a good hit, then would have said Green Buffaloes have taken a 3-0 lead in today's game. But if Nkwazi will have a good block, then we'll still have to count 1 or 2 scores before the end of the game. So good save, well received by Panache. And it's game over. 25-23. Nkwazi not really happy with the score, the call that was made, but at the end of the day, the referee's decision is always final. 25-23. Green Buffaloes, the hosts, have taken it. They've won it 3-0. So we are seeing players confronting the referee for a reason. Yes, they have to justify themselves, because the other referee was saying it's a touched, and the other referee was saying it's an out ball. So definitely clarification was supposed to be given there. 25-23. We have our team doctor for Green Buffaloes just coming to confirm the scores here. 25-23, team doc.
Well done.
Green Buffaloes have taken it 3-0 comfortably, though with a lot of struggle. Nkwazi led all the way. 25-23.
by Nkwazi. TGL Sports TV driven by passion.
Welele.
Yeah, Joe, from the volleyball now.